JJK chapter 237. The last JJK chapter I reviewed was over a month ago. It was chapter 232. We are now on chapter 237. The name of that title was Gojo giving out bag shots. Ever since then, shit's been going crazy in JJK, bro. I skip a couple chapters and all of a sudden, Gojo is fucking dead. And a lot of y'all niggas are out here still coping, talking about Gojo's not dead. The nigga's dead, bro. So KASHIMO'S hopping in the fray as he said he would. So that's where the chapter starts off. He hops into the fray, but a big ice fucking giant block of ice appears, and obviously it's Urame, aka one of the biggest dick riders in JJK. I'm not gonna lie, like later I'm gonna have to make a dick riding tier list, a JJK dick riding tier list, you know, because a dick riding ranking, because there's a lot of meat riders, cock swallowers, cock swallowing, and like a whole bunch of just riding the dick in JJK. There's a lot of meat riders in JJK. Urame is probably the top 3 dick riders in the whole series. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, that's how we get Hikari about to crease his J's, pulling up, pop the domain expansion immediately. I think he's gonna lose. I'm not gonna lie. Even though Urame doesn't have a lot of feats, I'm still like, Urame's not no like it wouldn't make sense for Urame to be like a bitch nigga. Like, even though he's a meat rider, he's not a bitch nigga. So I think he's gonna lose. But the reason why he gave the block of the ice was because it was to deliver something, and it delivered that nigga's fucking baby rattle. He uses it, blasts a lightning bolt. Obviously, it's Kashimo. He uses lightning curse technique. It doesn't have an effect. Then this nigga Kashimo starts yapping about, oh, did you become the strongest? This, that, and the third. Oh my gosh, the strongest. Also, I'm talking ghetto shit. You nigga, you not ghetto. Just shut the fuck up and fight, kid. Show us your curse technique, cause you've been low key. Okay, I love Kashimo, but low key Kashimo's on that nigga dick. Like, he's a dick rider. Like, he literally saved his cursed energy. Been planning for 400 years just to hop on some dick of this one curse nigga. Like, come on. As soon as Gojo died, wasn't even a split second he was on that dick, bouncing, riding, slobbering it all. Anyway, nigga was like, I don't give a fuck, I was a creepy kid. Now, it's crazy. I saw the leaks for this chapter, right? I actually saw the leaks for this chapter. The translation is different because I guess it was rough translated, but I don't know. The translation is a little bit odd, right? Like, he was like, beats me, but I bet I was a creepy kid when he asked him about being strong. In the translations I read, like the scans, like you know, before the on Wednesday morning, he was talking about, oh yeah, I was abandoned as a child or some shit. That nigga starts asking him if he's lonely type shit, like what's true strength, and then that nigga calls him a greedy bastard. Like, in the scans that I read, he said the magnificent, you know, he called him magnificent, but he's calling him greedy now. I don't know, like, what's up with these translations? I don't mind it. I mean, it still gets the point across. I think the main point of translations is as long as you get the point across, it doesn't really matter the wording as much. And it just depends on the situation. I bet. So he calls him a departed spirit. They start boxing. Obviously, KASHIMO'S not playing around. Only literally 4 panels, and he was like, alright, fuck it. I'm not holding back. I'm using my curse technique. It's time. Which I like that, because he was like, he's not fucking around waiting for him to do some charge up shit, but you know, it doesn't really work. But yeah, then he becomes a Rose toy from Timu, and he spits out some shit, and he gets covered in that element. So apparently his curse technique allows him to do that type of shit. He can just manifest shit and just convert it to curse energy. Like, yeah, it makes him faster too. It makes him stronger. Like, basically he can just take the elements and just spit it out. But this destroys his body. So that's why it's a one-time use. But the thing is, remember the rattle I told you about earlier? Yeah, so it was actually from Yoruzu way back. And that nigga Sukuna was able to use it to get to his original Heian form. That's the end of the chapter. This chapter is fucking crazy. I have another thing. A lot of people talking about, yo, where the fuck is Megumi? And I'm like, one, why are you worried about Megumi? Hot take, Megumi's a fucking bum. Alright, like, if we really think about it, that nigga was trying to step on shit, get his ass beat all the time, and then he popped a domain against like some ugly ass clone curse. Like, are you serious? And then he was snapping in the culling games for like a couple chapters. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he kind of snapped in the culling games, but that was the only time in the whole series he was actually cold. He was getting his ass literally bullied by Todo, bullied by Sukuna, got his body tucked, and then Sukuna used his techniques better than him. Like, when he summoned Mahoraga in Shibuya, when Megumi summoned Mahoraga in Shibuya, he got beamed the fuck up. That nigga Sukuna was able to actually use his abilities to beat Gojo. Like, this nigga Megumi doesn't know how to use his shit. He only got his dad's looks. He's not like that. So anyway, that's the end of the chapter, y'all. I know Kashimo's gonna lose. I just want to see something cool. I think Hikari is also gonna lose, even though I don't want him to. I'd be surprised if he doesn't lose. But yeah, the sorcerers are taking L's right now because we still got Kenjaku just running around doing shit and killing niggas and just planning shit. So even after this little event, this little squabble ends, like, we still got shit. There's still shit we need to do, you know? Anyway, thank you for watching this video. See y'all niggas in the next one.